update. He's still at that or periodically putting his hand out the window with the cell phone.
Multiple units, 6 Victor 10, I copy. Suspect periodically placing his hands out the window with the cell phone. 5034, go.
San Jose, TNU is online with the system.
10-4. Was there another unit?
He's in the driver's seat with a shotgun in his right hand now.
Copy. Suspect's in the driver's seat with his shotgun in the right hand.
Victor 10.
Victor 10.
There's somebody on the watch list that can drive the RV.
Yeah, bye.
If this thing continues, it may start raining. We may need those dry spots.
Copy. Nine seven can advise.
5043, what was the question?
They want to know if somebody can drive the RV.
Or he has a gun to his head.
Yellow 4, I copy, has his gun to his head.
My fucking fully.
Multiple units, unit priority. Unit traffic. And units information, Air 3 is going to be launching within the next 10 minutes.
San Jose, Air 3.
3.
Actually, Victor 10, Air 3. 6 Victor 10. Yeah, Victor 10, Air 3. We may have the capability to simulcast when we go back up. Would you like us to simulcast on 1 for everything that we're putting out for the SO? Just for clarification. That'd be great, then everybody's on the same page. Okay, you won't be able to hear the SO, but you'll hear everything that we're saying at the same time. Unless a unit or the on-scene commander can activate Baymax so everybody can talk. Are they getting updates to what he's doing inside the rig at this point? No, I think that's why they want us back up. Or 6-1 yellow, 4, 6 yellow 10, Victor 10.
Yellow 4.
Now, are you the one that can see the driver's seat?
Affirmative.
Continue to give updates every couple of minutes on what he's doing. I have the passenger side, but I can't see the driver's seat until Air 3's back up.
He's starting to drive away now. The car's more forward.
Copy.
Port stop again.
Copy. Vehicle tried to drive away, is now stopped.
Looks like he's putting a car in drive, trying to work it right now.
Copy. Putting the vehicle into drive.
For traffic control units, be aware if you come in your way, have a plan, please.
Copy. Units doing 11.
Up on 1.
Looks like he's talking landline with someone now.
Yellow 4, copy. He's on the phone talking to somebody.
Profio Seaver, you up on 1. To his friends, he's talking to his wife and trying to get in contact with his daughter.
Copy. Suspect talking to his wife, trying to get in touch with his daughter.
San Jose 61 net report. We have a civilian directly in the line of fire, just north of that car, getting into the UPS truck, getting into a white.
There are multiple units doing priority.
We have a civilian in the line of fire, walking through the parking lot, just north of the truck.
Copy. Confirm, is it on the east or west side?
East side. It looks like he's walking away. You got the idea.
Copy. Now walking away in the parking lot.
Landline and gun still to his neck.
Copy. Suspect still landline, gun to his neck.
SO officers heading over towards first and components to meet up with his friend.
Can any unit advise? And per the SO radio, it looks like the suspect hung up the phone. Last unit.
Like the gun's propped up to his neck somehow, and looks like he's either FaceTiming or taking a picture of himself right now.
Copy. The gun is propped up to his neck somehow. He's either taking a picture or FaceTiming.
Sam 6, I've got the X landline with him right now.
I got Sam 6, copy. Have a female landline with him now.
And our yellow 4's update getting SO.
Let me check.
Sam 6, 8100. Go ahead.
Confirm we have somebody speaking to the suspect.
We have an ex who's a friend of the suspect talking to him. We need, but he's aggravated and wants an SO officer out here to talk to directly to.
I'm with SO and their negotiators. Can we bring that person over to the southeast corner at the, it's going to be the second command vent for SO?
Sorry, I'll walk her up right now.
Please copy that, Control 8100. It sounds like we have a lot of people making contact with him, phone contact. Anybody who has any reliable source of contact with suspect, they can bring him over to negotiators at SO. They are trying to control communications. Control that, go out.
Hey, firm. Looks like a lot of people making contact with the suspect. Any unit that has a subject that's making reliable contact, please bring over the SO negotiator.
Control, for clarity, we're going to be about, it looks like 100 yards south into the parking lot, probably 25 yards in. The second command vent for SO.
Copy, 100 yards south of the parking lot.
No change. Still has one handgun and possibly landline with someone.
Copy, has a handgun and landline.
And on the shotgun. My apologies.
Copy, correction. He has his hand on the shotgun talking to somebody.
Sam 6, you talking to my ex. We're walking up the sidewalk right now. And I'm with 3 parties, all 3 of his friends.
Sam 6, I copy with the female talking to the suspect on the phone, walking up with 3 friends. Last unit.
Point of my clear.
Yellow 4, confirm your point.
Okay, firm. Yellow 4 will take point. You're clear. Go.
694, there's a pedestrian can talk to you with the SO in the line of fire.
Copy, there's a pedestrian talking to the SO in the line of fire.
Or no change.
Yellow 4, copy, no change.
Sam 6, I'm with the SO negotiator now.
Copy with the negotiator now.
Sam 6, Sam 5, let them know that we ran the party out on our channel, and if they need to return, we can have the channel 10-9 into them.
Copy, just confirm it's the marked party is our suspect.
Yeah, from. Just for info, we're still talking with the suspect.
Copy, still talking with the suspect. Break Victor 10.
Victor 10.
For the SO, they cannot monitor our radio. They're trying to get a hand pack so they can monitor channel 1.
Careful. 5063.
5063.
Can we go to Baymax and so we can all talk on one channel?
10-4. 5063, the bridge is working on it.
Yellow 4, no change.
Yellow 4, copy, no change.
his arm. They could shoot easily from the front. It'd be much more difficult. They would have to step outside that vehicle to shoot at police behind the UPS truck or open the back door. So they strategically, obviously, have put themselves in as safe a position as possible while still controlling the entire scene. That UPS truck is not going to be able to go anywhere.
I mean, after all, shots had already been fired. That's what they said during the pursuit. So they have to be very, very cautious. But you can see on 880, it is very slow right now, not moving. And here again, a live picture over the scene after just a
on the air for the suspect, Mark?
Chain of events that began at 5:15, so about an hour and a half ago, when this pursuit first started. It started in South San Jose, and this UPS truck that you see in this picture was carjacked, and it went on this chase, leading police and sheriff's deputies on this chase, finally ending up here. We're not sure how they stopped it, because you can see the front wheel appears to be flattened out, so we don't know if they used anything to stop the vehicle, but it's been stuck there. And even though we had one suspect and the driver, the UPS driver, come out safely, there is an armed suspect in that vehicle right now, still holed up in a standoff.
Now, the question is, what will happen next? Everyone is trying to figure out, from a law enforcement standpoint, how to proceed, how long they will wait until they decide to move in. They clearly will be trying to negotiate with the person inside to surrender peacefully. They were able to get one woman who we saw on video backing away from the UPS truck with her arms in the air to surrender, and the UPS driver. We also had video of the UPS driver. So the good news is whoever's in this vehicle now agreed to let what we suspect was another accomplice out of the vehicle safely, and also the driver out safely. So that at least is a very positive outcome.
All right, ABC 7 News reporter Chris Wynn is out there. Chris, are you noticing any movement or changes whatsoever?
Traffic continues to be impacted out here in North San Jose. The suspect is considered armed and dangerous, and that's why police and county sheriffs are trying to keep as many people away from the scene as possible. I'll step out of the way so you can take a closer look from our vantage point. We're live at First and Component. This is about a block away from where that standoff is happening at First and Trimble. The Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office says this all started at Chenoweth and Pearl in South San Jose. An active pursuit that started there, ending here at First and Trimble. And to give you some perspective, that's about 10 miles or so away from here. So quite a lengthy pursuit to take place here in San Jose, especially at this hour of the day. And as you can imagine, traffic continues to be impacted. Again, we're at First and Component. There is some traffic coming on First. They're trying to direct it back onto Component and then over to Zanker. Zanker, typically a very busy road this time of day with everyone coming out of work. We mentioned earlier that this is also the home of a lot of tech businesses, including eBay. LG has a presence here, and also about, what would typically be a 3 to 5 minute drive away are a number of the casinos, including the Matrix and Bay 101. I'm sure many people had plans to go there for Valentine's Day tonight, so if you're one of those people, be prepared for a lot of traffic as you make your way into North San Jose, especially from Highway 101, 87, 880. All of those freeways and highways converge in this area. Quite a mess out here in San Jose. Kristen and Dan?
Okay, Chris, thanks very much. We appreciate the update. We will continue to keep you updated as you look one more time from Sky 7 live at this hostage situation, which is now a police standoff. The hostage is no longer in the vehicle, but the suspect is.
We'll be right back.
San Jose Air 3.
Air 3.
For info, we are set again, and we can try and simulcast, but we're going to stay primary with the SO for info.
Copy.
Air 3, still appears agitated on the 21 with the shotgun to his jaw. Go ahead. Air 3 copies. And we'll be lighting it from the bumper, the front bumper to the rear, just for a heads up.
Open mic on channel 1. Yes, check your mics. Open mic on 1. And yes, for information, Air 3 simulcasted the SO radio in channel 1. You're going to periodically hear him talking.
Air 3 appears he's off his 21. And just with the shotgun now sitting in the driver's seat, both doors and windows closed.
And I copy. He's off the phone, sitting in the driver's seat with both windows closed.
Just confirm all San Jose units are on channel 1 as well that are working this.
Affirm.
Thank you.
Involving a UPS truck in San Jose. Hostages out of the vehicle. That was the UPS driver, we believe. One suspect out of the vehicle safely, but there's still someone inside that vehicle we believe is armed.
And we do know that shots had been fired, according to police, at them during the pursuit before the UPS truck was finally stopped. But we also want to show you, though.
Confirm you have SO with you, or you solo at the Bearcat with FJ resources only? Negative. We have SJPD drivers and search team members inside of the Bearcat. On banners go.
Backwards with his hands up toward police.
And of course, they just want to make sure that he is indeed a victim and not a suspect in this case, so they're very cautious. And this poor fella, his day driving for UPS started just like any other. Who knew it might end like this? All right, now we're getting a live update apparently from the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office. Let's listen in.
Vehicle, the suspect evaded the arrest, or tried to evade police. At that point, the vehicle pursuit started. Shots were fired during that pursuit by the suspect. It appears to be some sort of long gun, a shotgun of some sort. We know that there were multiple shots fired at our deputies, and at least one shot hit our deputy's vehicle, one of our patrol cars. At that point, the suspect foot bails, gets out of the car, begins to run somewhere in the area of Kirtner and Communication Hill. At that point, the deputies follow him, foot pursuit, and he stumbles upon a UPS truck, at which point he carjacks the UPS truck with the driver inside. Vehicle pursuit continues again, so now we're on to our second pursuit. Spike strips were deployed in an attempt to stop the truck, or the UPS truck, and that was in the area of 87 and Taylor, but the suspect continued to drive. Even though the spike strips did work and that all the tires were blown out. He drove the car with while he was on rims. We were able to get the truck stops, which is what you see here, first in South Trimble, and a female suspect was detained. At that point, the UPS driver was still in a hostage situation. Hostage negotiators arrived on scene. We were able to rescue the hostage and get him out safely. The suspect at this time is currently...
We're going to interrupt here for a moment. He has some great information, but we're out of time this hour. We will, however, continue to cover this live for you on our website, abc7news.com. I'm Dan Ashley.
And I'm Kristen Z. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, ABC7 has a new hour of local news and Bay Area hot topics. Watch
Going west
through the shopping center here. They're not in really in the line of fire. We're behind cover.
Copy. Can a unit advise or supervisor advise?
Three, 6 Robert 10. Robert 10, continuation 5063, forward, please.
5063, San Jose, 5063.
Go ahead. 5063, 6 Robert 10, I'd like to evacuate all the people inside the Starbucks here in case this guy gets out and runs this way. You okay with that? Confirm, I thought that was done a couple hours ago. Negative, they're all still in here. I'd like to get them out of here. Go for it.
Yellow 4, no change.
Yellow 4, copy, no change. And for the SO, the suspect's armed with buckshot rounds.
For the San Jose units on the channel, SO is going to initiate blocking with the Bearcat.
Copy, SO initiating blocking with the Bearcat.
Air 3 to the SO, let us know when you want the light.
Or shotgun to his neck.
No.
The shotgun, he's pointing at the Bearcat. At the Suburban. He's going to bail out the passenger side, armed with his shotgun.
Copy, pointing the shotgun at the Bearcat, bailing out the passenger side.
Air 3, he's foot bailing, running northbound towards Trimble.
Copy.
Armed with the shotgun. Now, eastbound through the lot just south of Trimble.
Copy, northbound towards Trimble with the shotgun, now going eastbound.
Not sure by who. Officers, or suspect is down.
Copy, suspect is down, suspect is down.
Air 3, suspect's down, not moving. Shotgun is about 5 feet to the east of him.
Copy, down, not moving. Shotgun's 5 feet to the east of him.
Control 8100 on scene. Let's hold all the foot traffic that's deploying towards him. Pull back.
Copy, holding all foot traffic, pulling back.
Control 8100, see Bearcat moving up there.
Last unit.
Or officers are trying to communicate with him now.
Copy, officers trying to communicate.
Gunshot wound, he's down, but still moving.
Copy, gunshot wound is still down and is communicating.
Communicating, but still moving.
Copy, still moving and communicating.
We're trying to move the Bearcat to the east side.
Line of fire is going to be eastbound. Eastbound line of fire.
8280.
8280.
Point here. I'm with Bearcat 2 with the SO team in front of me. Break.
Copy, go ahead.
I moved all our San Jose guys behind our Bearcat 2, and we're going to let the SO handle it. Copy?
Copy. Moved all San Jose guys to the rear. You're holding point with the Bearcat 2 SO teams in front of you.
his right hand is near his waistband for info on his right hip.
Copy. Right hand is by his hip, by the waistband.
Control 8280.
8280.
Yeah, 8100's out here with us. SO's going to handle it. All San Jose patrol and merge guys.
Air 3, they're making their approach now.
Copy. Air 3 making the approach. 8280, go ahead.
Yeah, they're making their approach now.
SO advising suspect is 1015. 1595.
To determine who took the shot, was it SO or San Jose?
Nobody put out shots fired on San Jose. Let me call the SO.
Air 3, I believe it was the SO. They put out shots fired.
8100, can you verify when you get a chance?
Multiple units. I copy. I'm landline with the SO now. Any unit with priority?
8100, making contact with them now.
8100, I copy. Making Victor 10 go.
The San Jose officer fired one shot. I'm with him.
The San Jose officer fired one shot and you're out with him.
San Jose Air 3, they're 1015 now. They're tending to them.
Copy. SO's 97, tending to the suspect. Medical's 97. $1593, San Jose. $1595, San Jose.
Go ahead.
Did you copy Victor 10's traffic?
Hey, firm.